What's good? What's good, family? It's your boy. You know who it is. It's your boy, Demond, back in the building on the #1 YouTube Atlanta Hawks fan channel. For the fans, by the fans. We talk Hawks TV. We talk Hawks daily. Tap in with me. Tap in with me. Let's get this. Let's chop it up a little bit, man. I got a couple things. We probably need to discuss, family. Let's lead this thing off with the Trae Young post-interview comments. So we lost to the Charlotte Hornets. They came to Atlanta, beat us in Atlanta without their two best players, Rozier and Melo Ball, right? Come in, end up beating our ass. Let's keep it a buck. So they asked DeJounte Murray after the game, in the post game. They said, "Hey man, what happened?" And they didn't have their best players. And DeJounte recognized that, and he said, they came in without their best two players, so we kind of took them lightly. So then they asked Trae basically the same thing. Yo, what happened? Y'all lost. Did you take this team lightly? And Trae Young said, well, not me personally. I didn't take them lightly. And oh my days, so then on 92-90 game, they was clowning Trae, saying, if you are a leader of the team, the leader or one of the leaders of the team, what leaders do is leaders accept responsibility. They hold themselves accountable. They hold others accountable. And what they're trying to say is, on 92-90 game today, they were trying to say that Trae, as right now, he's not a leader. Basically, that's what they're saying. They're saying that, if you was a leader, you would have said, hey, maybe we did. Basically, what they're saying is Trae is not holding himself accountable. That's what they were saying. I mean, let's be honest, man. Sometimes Trae give the worst. And what sucks is probably honestly how he feels. But in professional sports, man, you gotta know how to talk to the media, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to know how to talk to the media when you are dealing with when they asking you these questions. You got to know those certain answers. Just like in the NFL, the quarterback's supposed to take all the blame and give all the praise to all the other players. Like that standard data in quarterback interviews. So Trae probably needs some PR assistance. Sometimes you can't be honest with the fans, or I ain't gonna say the fans. You can't be honest with the media. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. So now you got people questioning Trae's leadership ability. I'm in a couple Hawks groups now. You're starting to see you get Trae Young fans, DeJounte fans. You're starting to see whose team is it? Is it Trae's team? Is it DeJounte team? So, I mean, I hate to see this little inner turmoil going on within the Hawks community, as far as the fans, the groups that I'm in, because to me it's super silly. What I'm not even gonna get into that right now. That'd be another show. But man, listen, he just got. First of all, he just got to play. Trae just got to play better. Point blank. Period. He had to shoot the ball. But first of all, hold up. Before I even get on that, first of all, so I'm listening to Nate McMillan, right? I'm listening to Nate McMillan talking on 92.9 The Game before the season start. And he's over here. They asked him something, and he said, we need to find an identity. And I'm sitting here, when I heard that, I'm thinking to myself, hey, coach, you the coach. You should be establishing the identity of the team. Why are you telling the players? Why are the players coming up with the identity? You should be establishing the identity, because that's also going to assist you when you try to add players to the team. So what you're telling me is you don't know that what the identity of the team that you coaching. So we don't have no identity according to you. You want the players to decide. So how do y'all figure what players to keep and what players to get rid of? That's what I want to know. That's what I would have asked Nate. Like, what? You, the leader. At the end of the day, the coach is the leader of the team. You got to establish that, man. And then you get your star players to buy in what you selling. The coach don't buy from the players. Come on, man. I was so upset when I heard that, man. I was like, what? You got to establish that, not the players. But yeah, I heard that from Coach Nate, man. And I'm like, oh my days. We just can't get nothing right on this team, man. We just can't get on the same sheet of music. So then that leads into, that's why they was, and then 92.9 The Game. Basically, they were saying Trey's not mature. DeJounte answered the question correctly. And I mean, I got to give it up to DeJounte. He kept it a buck. He said, basically, he said, we took him lightly, because I could tell they took him lightly, man. There was no way we dominated that first quarter and then tricked off the last 3 quarters. Yeah, I could tell. So I do something on right, man. And I could tell with Capella, because Capella just looked like he won't put forth no effort last night. But, excuse me, not last night, but the other night. But, it is what it is, man. Well, yeah, last night, because today Monday. Yeah, last night. It is what it is. But my thing is, so who is supposed to hold these players accountable? Like, who? And see, what's our identity? Who is the leader of the team? That's what I would like to know. I would prefer it to be the head coach. But to me, I don't take Nate as that strong, upfront type individual. He more of a low-key background type dude. So what's the power structure? I mean, because Nate, well, I'm waiting for the players, to play it. I challenge the player. You know what? You challenge you establish the culture, my guy. You and the general manager establish the culture, and then you get players that fit the culture. Culture/identity. And then they talking about Trey got to be a better leader on the court. Just be a better. Yeah, Trey got a lot. He got some stuff he needs to work on, man. No, that's a no-brainer. He does have stuff he has to work on. Okay. Like that arguing with the refs, man. He got to stop that, because he just said he'll stand down there on the other end of the court, man, arguing with the ref. Like, Trey, you got to stop that, bro. We need you on defense, my guy. We need you to get back. We don't need you arguing with the ref, because he ain't gonna change nothing. Yeah, he got some stuff. He got some stuff he got to work. But I think you need. I'm gonna tell you like this straight up. We need a head coach, right? The next coach we have, he has to be somebody with pedigree, because I don't think Nate's gonna last too long. Let me drop this link in here, man. If any of my Hawks family, anybody of my We Talk Hawks TV family need to tap in and get some off your chest, or you just want to voice your opinion about the topics, come on, tap in. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get this virtual call line up and running. That way, if you don't want to be on camera, you can just call in. But you don't have to be on camera. So if you just want to come up here and say your piece, just follow the link and then just cut your camera off and leave the audio on. I'll still bring you up here. Let me get back to what I'm saying. What I was saying. Yeah, that's right there. Jamal said it right there. Do you see that right there, man? Do you see that? Coaches not taking accountability. The coaches want a play. Exactly. Exactly. The coach should be setting the tone and the identity. I don't understand what Nate meant by that. I'm waiting. Let me see. Let me play it. What did he say exactly? Hold up. Let me see what Nate said. Hold up 1 second. You see, like y'all can't hear it, but I'm listening to the interview, man. And the interview is on 92.9 The Game, man. And he said they asked him, "What's the message you would give the players?" He's talking about Nate's response is, "Who are we? We got to go out there and get an identity." What? What you mean? Who are we? How you the coach and you don't know who we are? How you the coach and you don't know what we consist of? You got to be setting that, my guy. You. Now, granted, I ain't never been no coach, but I've been a platoon sergeant in the United States Army. Leadership sets the tone, not the soldier, not the player. That's a flaw right there. And I ain't even gonna. I was about to say, let me be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. But that's a flaw right there with Coach Nate. That's a great point, Jamal. That's a freaking great point. I can't lie. I'm still okay with Trey shot selection at this point. He make too many. He ain't making many right now, Tangi. He ain't making many right now. I mean, Trey Young averaging 25 shots a night, bro, and shooting 30%. What many shots are you seeing going in, bro? Because he'd be like 7 for 25. That's terrible. That's terrible. But I mean, he gotta fix it, man. He gotta fix it. My man Jamal said Mark Jackson for head coach. Ant said, "No, I told you guys we don't have an identity. It's up to Trey to take control of the team and stop trying to please the other." What do you mean please the other players? What is he doing to please the other players? I don't understand that. I don't understand that part. And what do you mean he got to take control? He has control. What are you talking about? He's the leader. He's the so-called leader. And that's what they was talking about on 92.9 The Game. Trey is the leader of the team, but he did not answer that question as a leader should. That's what they was basically saying. He didn't answer the question like he should, like a leader should. Because they said, Trey, did y'all think y'all took the Charlotte Hornets lightly? And Trey was like, not me personally, maybe the team, but not me personally. That's not how a leader answered that question. A leader would have been like, either told the truth or said, yeah, we did take them lightly. Or he could have said, you know what? We came out, we had a bad night. We was ready to play, but we just had you got to have correct answers for that. You just can't say anything because it make you look crazy. Even though sometimes the player could be actually being completely honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like when he said the regular season is boring. He said the regular season boring. We know what he meant when he said it. Yeah, the regular season is boring. Just like, baseball regular season is boring. People want to get to the playoffs, and he was fresh from a conference final appearance, so he was ready to get back. But guess what? The media took that little snippet and ran with it all last year. Hey, the Hawks under 500. Is the regular season still boring? Ha 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 ha. And ran with it. And that's what I'm saying. That's what they saying. Trey can't be answering questions like that. Even though he could be completely honest, man. even though he could be completely honest with you, but you still can't answer it like that. And that's what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? My issue was with Nate. Like, I don't like that. I don't like my head coach. I don't like my head coach saying we have, who are we? What you mean, who are we? The players take on the identity of the coach. That's what usually happens. If you got a hard-nosed coach, you usually have hardcore players. You know what I'm saying? If you a finesse dude, you usually have finesse players, soft players. You know what I'm saying? So if we take on the coach, your team take on your identity, Nate. What's your identity? What is Nate McMillan's identity? Is it defense? I don't know. But I did not like Nate saying that today. We got to go out there and find an identity or something like that. And he was saying, "Who are we?" What the fuck you mean? Who are we? I know that sounded like I was on a little mini rant, but I'm just saying, man. Like, it's always something with this organization, bruh. What this dude say? No, when Luca shot 100 times and made 10, nobody said nothing. Who didn't say nothing? Maybe because over here we don't care about. I don't care what Luka Doncic do. And who cares what he does, Anthony? Who cares what Luka Doncic does, man? I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing about it because I couldn't. I wouldn't care less what he did. I don't care if he shot 100 or made 100. I still wouldn't care. Jamal say Nate treating Trey like he Kobe. Man, listen. Nate, I don't know what. I don't know. Listen, Nate said in the offseason he flew to Oklahoma to link up with Trey. And I'm thinking to myself, why you not flying to see the other players too, man? You could have went to go see Hunter. He could have been gone this year. You ain't go see Collins. You flew to Oklahoma to see Trey to talk about playing off ball. Man, are you kidding me? So yeah, man, I almost agree. I almost agree with you, Jamal. You know, I almost agree with you. Why you bullshitting? Trey be top 5 in assists for the past 2. And we know that, Anthony. What's the point? What's your point? What if he don't give a fuck about what other people think? That don't matter, Hakeem. It don't matter. That's why you don't see quarterbacks saying stuff like that. You think all them quarterbacks, and I always use quarterback because quarterback in football, they get all the blame. They get everything get blamed on them. Quarterback and the quarterback had to go to post-game conferences and stand there and sit there and take on all the blame. But when they do good, they have to give all the credit to the teammates. So it messes up the public's perception of you. That's what it does, Hakeem. You know what I'm saying? That's what it does. Jay said that's a horrible response for Trey to give. He got to get better. Yeah, he does. He got to do better, man. He got to do better. He still has some individualistic views, even though he say he don't. Yeah, because the first word out of his mouth was, "Well, not me." Yeah, he still got that in him, man. You're right. He got to get through that. Tell Trey to get a 9 to 5 to see if he's still I hate that. Who are we crap? Yeah, man. Like, what the head coach? That's your job. That's your job. Here go Raj. Hawks. Who are we the North? That's who we are. We the North of the league. Who cares? I don't care what the league think, Anthony. I don't care, dude. I'm saying Trey have to be the star that he is. Stop trying to please other less talented players. The Hawks have. Who is he pleasing? Who is Trey pleasing? Trey take 25 shots a game, bro. He good. He is good. He ain't pleasing nobody. The problem is he only hitting 7 of them. That's a problem. I wouldn't care if he was hitting, 10 out of 25. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Nate better get he need to right this ship, man. He need to get this stuff correct. He need to get this done right. ASAP, man. He need to get it fixed. I don't care what he got to do. He got to get it fixed, man. Who are we? What the fuck you mean? Who are man? I can't get over that. Who are we? What? Who are we? Why are you asking the players that? You should be. Never mind. Never mind. Shoot. What you say, Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid said, how about LeBron saying we need shooters? What? Well, he could say that because the media has already been saying it. So he's not saying nothing that the media hasn't already put out. The media had been putting it out. And I think he really trying to save Westbrook from getting more slander. But hopefully we don't run into no inner team issues, man. Luckily DeJounte seemed like a real cool cat, man. So I don't think it's really we shouldn't have nothing popping off, and then you got John Collins in there. You know he gonna keep the peace. So I think we gonna be good, family. Trey only trying to please Trey Anthony. He not. All right, Kay. All right, but I agree, man. He got to work on that, man. And like I say, you know, maybe he doesn't want to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Your best player don't always have to be the leader of the team, but it will help. But I mean, he don't always have to be. You know, I consider John Collins one of the leaders of the team. He been there the longest. You know, I consider John a leader. The rest of them not really because they just got there. You know, we don't really have no real vets out there. So I mean, now that I think about it, man, every time I think about it, man, our roster's all jacked up. Every time I think about it, this roster is flawed. And ain't nothing we could do about it right now but play the season and hopefully it turn out. But I just hope Trey and DeJounte, you know, gel together like they've been doing. And just because they disagreed, their statements was opposite doesn't mean, you know, it don't mean nothing. Everybody, you don't agree with everybody, you feel me? So, but what he said, Chris says that's why we need someone like Cousins. Yeah, man. Yep. That's exactly what we need, man. But and Cousins sitting right there for free, bro. He a free agent, bro. You could probably get him for the cheap right now. But I'm not gonna say that because maybe we reached out to him already and he just don't want to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gonna say nothing. Maybe he just don't want to fuck with us. So, but you know, it would suck for us to let a guy like him, who is a body we could utilize off the bench, you know, and you only got to get him what the vet minimum, you know, $5 million. You know what I'm saying? But our roster flawed, bro. Roster flawed. We don't have no goons. We get killed on the boards. We turn the ball over. I don't know, man. I don't know. What Kool-Aid said, okay, you don't like Trey. Trey been doing this since high school, 30 to 40 points a game, 9 assists in college. You don't change your top draft picks. You build around them. Kool-Aid. He's shooting 30% from the field. Are you listening? He's shooting 25% from three. And what are you saying? He averaged 30, bruh. He averaged 25 points a game right now. Do you know how many shots he takes to get to 25? Bro, he averaged 25, but he take 24 shots. Does that make any sense to you? Do you consider that playing good? And you over here talking about he got a right. He can't call nobody out. You shooting 23%. It take you 24 shots to get 25 points. Are you crazy? How is that good? How can you call anybody out and you the worst shooter on the team? But I guess you don't believe me, huh? You don't believe me, do you? He's the worst shooter on the team from the field, bro. But you know what? I'm just gonna pull the stats up so you can see it for yourself. He got a right. He ain't won nothing to be calling nobody out. What has he won? We ain't no champions. But don't even trip, because I'm gonna pull these stats up for you real quick. And I want you to tell me that this is good. Tell me that these good numbers. Tell me. We're gonna pull this shit. I'm gonna pull up for you right now, bro. Right now. Trey got the right to call people out. The worst shooter on the team. How you gonna call somebody out? You the worst shooter on the team. What you gonna say? Watch this. Let me show y'all something. He's our star. I know he's the star, but he has to play smarter, guys. That's what he got to play smarter. Straight up. Okay, y'all see this? Trae Young averaging 25 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 games this season. Okay. So that's good, right? That's awesome, ain't it? Watch this. So to start the season, look at this, man. Are you kidding me? Look at this. He took 25 shots, made 9. Took 24 shots, made 7. Took 22 shots, made 7. 36%, 29%, 31%. He took 8 threes, he made 2. That's 25%. He took 11, made 4, 36%. Took 9, made 1, 11. Right now, he's shooting 25% from the field. I know you see this. I know you see this. I know you see it. I know you saw it. But what I'm explaining to you, that's why I said he got to mature. He had to take his shot selection could be way better. If his shot selection improved, his percentage will go up. He take a lot of unnecessary threes. That's why his 3-point percentage is so bad. Now, granted, he take them because he think he can make them, but some of them threes, guys, come on, you know they not good. You know they not good. You know you be like, man, Trey, come on, man. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. I want Trae Young to be successful. I'm an Atlanta Hawks fan. Why wouldn't I want our best player to be successful? Why would I hate on our best player and he averaged 25 and 9 over a 4-year career? Why would I hate that? I want us to win. But this is the thing. And I know Hawk fans. I know y'all get in the media. Y'all be reading that stuff the media say. You're mad that you're mad that people be disrespecting us, but I'm gonna tell you what stop all that. Wins. Trae Young can average 30 points and 20 assists, and guess what? If our ass don't make the playoffs, do you think they're gonna be talking about him? No, they're gonna say he did all that, but he did it for nothing. He played for a loser. That's what they're gonna say. That's exactly what they're gonna say. Listen, if Trae Young averaged 18 points and 12 assists over the next 10 years, but he won 2 championships or 3 championships, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. He will go to the Hall of Fame. He would never have to buy nothing in the state of Georgia ever again, because he would be an Atlanta Hawk. he would be considered the best Atlanta Hawk of all time. If he give you 18 and 12, but was more of a leader than worrying about scoring 25. And all I'm saying is better. I thought his shot selection would improve this year as he got older. This is year 5 for Trey. But right now he's starting off cold as hell because some of them, and that's what, his field, some of the threes is just crazy. And then what I said about the field goal percentage is some of them shots he usually make. He just cold right now. But right now you can't be playing bad and then now you're not even on the same sheet of music as your other co-star as far as the and let's be real, guys. When DeJounte said we took him lightly, you believed it. You believe it because guess what? Let's act like we don't play down to some of the competition last year. Let's act like we didn't see these boys trick off games last year on teams they should beat. So when DeJounte said it, I was like, I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised because the Hawks do it all the time. So when Trey was like, "Hey, y'all take him lightly," he like, "Not me personally. I didn't take him." Come on, man, you can't. Never mind. I already said what I said. I ain't gonna continue to be the dead horse. But we got to do something because what we don't want to happen if for this something like this crap to spiral out of control and now everybody picking sides. You got the locker room split. Team Trey, Team John. That's what we don't need to happen. And I don't think it. And I think that Dante, he too much of a real one to let that happen. Cause I take him as the type, and somebody got a problem with him on the team that he'll walk up to him and he'll address it. And I ain't saying he gonna address it like on some gangster shit, but I mean address it like a grown man. You feel me? Yeah, I know the East is stat Raj, so you need to be worried about your Raptors winning. That's what you need to be worried about. But I don't know, man. What y'all think about these Pistons? We got is it tomorrow? Yeah, we got the Pistons tomorrow, man. What y'all think about the Pistons, man? We gonna y'all think we're gonna take them? We got the Pistons in the back-to-back game, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, the Pistons, they tough. They tough, guys. That's a tough squad right there. So we got them back to back. I wouldn't be too. I would take if we split it. If we split the game, I'll take it. Obviously, I want us to win both games, but tell you, man, when you're a Hawks fan, it's hard to bet on the Hawks, man, because you don't know what team gonna show up, man. But I mean, Pistons tough, bro. They very athletic. They young. They can run. They playing above the rim. So it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough to stop them. But I mean, I think we could do it. But like I said, I'll take a split and run with that. I would prefer we take both games, but yeah, Walter, then we run into the Bucks. So I mean, Isaiah gonna be throwing Clint all. I mean, we could mess around. Realistically, we could mess around, guys, and go 0-3 in the first 3 games of this road trip. We could. That's not too far off, man. That's not too far off. So I mean, bruh, that's why, man, we should have won that Charlotte game, bro. A game like that gonna come back and haunt us. Watch. My boy Rashad said key player for Detroit is Hunter and Capella. Bruh, do y'all think, bruh, something wrong with Capella, dog? Something is wrong with Clint Capella. And I ain't talking about his limited skills. Something is wrong with that guy, man. This dude looks like the shell of his former self, dog. He looks like a shell of his former self. He has no energy, no pat. Where is bruh? He don't like he even attempting to jump for none of the bruh. Am I tripping about Clint Capella? Something wrong with him, man. Maybe he he on his way out of here. Because I looked at his contract today. I think this the last year of his contract. So I don't know. Al said he getting old, and he really wasn't nothing but a body and rebounds anyway. Is he fully healed? Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know if he fully healed, man. I don't know. I'm assuming he close, or why he out there? You feel, if why he out there? But he say Clint got one of them Atlanta things, got him stressed out, man. Kool-Aid said Nate is the reason why we losing. Well, I would be okay if this was just like last season, but NAB is way too packed this year. And if we gonna be title contenders, we can't be losing to the Hornets Pistons. I mean, you're exactly correct, man. You're exactly correct, Soy. Championship contending teams beat the teams they supposed to beat, bro. They beat the teams they supposed to beat. And a team like a vastly undermanned Charlotte team, we should have beat them. No Rozier or Melo Ball. Come on, guys. You can't tell me you won't disappointed in that. Kool-Aid said, Nate, the reason we losing. Al said, I think we should make a move toward Miles Turner, at least for 2 years. I mean, you're going to have to trade for him, man. You got to trade for Miles. I don't know. I mean, I'll take Miles Turner, but you're going to lose it depends on how much you value Clint's defensive contributions, because he not a defender like Clint. He can score the ball way better than Clint, but he not a defender like Clint, in my opinion. My boy Walt said, hey, I told y'all we a play-in team. Too many holes to fill. Bro, I mean, it's a lot of holes. I don't think we a play-in team, though. I don't think we a play-in team. I hope we not. Shit. Let's see. Turner free agent next year. Watch. I didn't know he was a free agent. So if it's a free agent, then hey, you can just wait and then sign him outright. So you don't got to give nothing up. So we could wait for free agency, go address Miles Turner. And in free agency, it might be some other players available. You know, Capella come off the books next year. Travis, Landry Fields, if you're listening, do not extend Clint Capella. Do not extend Clint Capella. I want to make sure they heard me when I said that. Jay said, how was work? It was cool, bro. Luckily, I work from home. So, you know, I just had to go down. I just had to go downstairs and I was at the office. So it was cool, man. Helping out our veterans. That's what I do for a living. Let me see here. Thanks for asking, though, man. That's cool. Thanks for asking that, Jay. We can't be off and on like last season. We need to stay in a good rhythm so we can have postseason. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to stay in rhythm, man. It's hard for a team to stay in rhythm, man, due to injuries, life. So, I mean, obviously, guys, we know it's just 3 games, right? We know it's 79 more games to go. We know that. So y'all don't have to say it's only 3 games. We know it is, but we just talking about this very small sample size. I'll be disappointed if we lose one of the 2 back-to-back games against the Pistons. Be prepared then, Cam. Be prepared. Okay? Because I don't put nothing past our Atlanta Hawks, dog. Listen, I used to be one of those rah-rah fans, man. Let's go, let's go. I'm a realistic fan now. I know my team. I wouldn't be surprised if we split, bro. I would not even be shocked if we lost both. I wouldn't be shocked at all. I wouldn't even be shocked. You know what I'm saying? But so, hey, just be prepared, man. I don't want you to be upset if we end up losing, man. I want Jay Crawford. You mean Jay Crowder? I mean, what Jay Crowder gonna do for us? What Jay Crowder supposed to do? He gonna help us on the rebounds? I don't want him. If I got to trade for him, I don't want him. Because he ain't no game changer for us. And then you have to discuss with him where he gonna play. Is he coming off the bench? Is he gonna start? You gonna bench who for him? JJ? You gonna bench JJ for Jay Crowder? I know you ain't gonna bench Collins for Crowder. I know that's not finna happen. They in our damn division. We need. Yeah, man. I wanted that game, and it was injured. That's what pissed me off the most, bro. They was injured, and we didn't take advantage of it, man. That's what pisses me off, man. Shout out my guy Dave. What'd you say? Nah, we got Capella to 22. Oh my God, we do? I need to go back and look at that contract, man. My days, you got to. Oh my days, man. We cannot have him to 22. Oh, we gotta trade him, bro. He got to get traded. I'm sorry. Commitment on defense is all that matters to start the season. And you know what, Dave? We have done that. I will tip my cap to the coaching staff, to Nate. I tip my cap to the players. Our perimeter, our 3-point defending has improved tons. Let's check it out. Let me show y'all how it has improved by a lot. Okay, let's start there. Then we will bring up just bring up the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks 2023. All right, guys, y'all see this? Y'all see this right here, right? Let me move this out the way. Boom. Okay, we see this, right? Let's do that just a little. Okay, so you see, look, we way better in defensive rating. We are 10th. We are 10th in defensive rating. Okay, 10th. Do y'all know where we were at last year in defensive rating? Y'all want to see where we were at last year? Watch this. Atlanta Hawks 2022. Now y'all see that, right? 10th. 10th. Last year we was 26. So early, like the homie Dave said, we doing it early. Cuz we 26. That's almost dead last in the league, guys. That's like almost dead last. Okay, 26. So we went right 26 to right now, and we know it's only 3 games. But let me live in the moment. To 10th, 108. So early defensively, we getting it done. Let's look at some of the stats right here. So we know anything in the green, what we're going to do, guys, anything in the green, we're going to say it's elite. Anything black, middle of the pack, normal, average, whatever. Red, bad. Got it? So let's look at the defense. On our defensive numbers early, we know it's 3 games. Let's look. So let's look at field goals attempted. Okay. We're 22nd in the league at 274, but we're 8th defensively. So other teams have shot 268 field goal attempts. That's 8th. That's green. That's elite. We shoot 45.3%. from the field. We allow teams to shoot 45.5% against us. Middle of the pack. Net rate, middle of the pack. So we got middle of the pack, terrible. 3 points made. We are terrible shooting 3-pointers. We are 27th in 3-pointers made. Teams, let's see, but we've held teams to 28 made threes. That's 4th. That's elite defense. 3 points, attempts. We have 91. We have allowed 95 attempts. That's 7th. 3-point percentage. We shoot 24% from three. We shoot 30% from three as a team. 27th in the league. We hold opponents to 29.5 shooting from three. That's 3rd in the league. That's elite. So as you can see, that perimeter, the 3-point line, I should say, we are playing elite defense out there. So I will tip my cap to Coach Nate and the staff. How else do I know we playing elite defense? Let's go over here. Steals. We have 20 steals. We have 30 steals so far. 30. We have 30. We are 6th in the league. That's elite defense. So the early defensive numbers are saying what we wanted to say. You feel me? The early defensive numbers are saying what we want to say. We want to see some defense improvement. We got it. Our offense, though, has dropped. Last year, our offensive rating to finish the season was 2. Right now, we are 24th. Take it. Hey, so the defense got better, but the offense is stinking early right now. So the numbers early looking good for us defensively. Obviously, it was only 3 games, and obviously, we didn't play good teams. Let's keep it a buck, guys. We 2-1 against teams we should be 3-0 against. The Hornets are not a good team without Melo and Rozier, and we lost to them. Beat the Magic and beat the Rockets. None of those teams are playoff teams. So we are our stats being in the green. You could argue that, hey, bro, y'all ain't played nobody. So it depends on how you want to look at it. It depends on how you want to look at it. I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to be positive right now. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to be positive. So, but yeah. So we have got that going. What else the chat talking about tonight? Okay. Kool-Aid said Nate said he gonna play 9-man rotation until he. I hope. Are you just joking, right? I know he didn't say. I know he didn't say that. He better not have said that. My boy Soy said I like Trey passing, but he need to be more smart with his shots. I feel like most of his shots are forced. I agree with you. Guys, Trey playing bad because he got a newborn at the. So what you trying to say? The baby is keeping him up at night, Hakeem? That what you said? Atlanta Hawks NBA champion. Man, I wish. We lost the 9-point lead with Trey off the floor. I mean, yeah, we did. But when he came back on, he didn't help. You know what I'm saying? We traded defense for 3-pointers. Do the green stats equal wins? Yeah, the green stats equal wins in today's NBA. If you can hold opponents to shooting 30% from the 3-point line, You're gonna be in every game. You'll be in every game in the NBA, in today's NBA, because most teams almost shoot as many threes as they do regular field goals. Oh, you want to look at the free throws? Okay, let me pull it. I'll pull up the free throws for you. Okay, free throws. Let me make sure I'm on this one. Yep, this is this year's. Free throws as a team, we killing that. We shoot 85% as a team from the free throw line. As a team, that's outstanding to shoot 85% from the line as a team. That's outstanding. That means we're not leaving points on the board. You feel me? With missed field goals. I mean, with missed free throw. We're not leaving points on the board. Easy points. Easy way to build a lead. Easy way to get back in games. We number 3 in free throws. Okay, I'll take it. That means we getting to the line. That's probably mostly Trae Young. I would like to see DeAndre's go up, but he don't want to attack the basket. He didn't. I don't think he didn't even attack the basket against Charlotte. I don't think, unless I'm tripping. All right, let me drop that. I'm gonna drop this link in the chat, guys. Tap in if you want to, man. We got about 5 minutes left for the night show. We got 5 minutes left. Anybody need to come up here, say something real quick? Just follow the link, tap in. But yeah, guys. But I hope Nate get control of this damn team, man. Nate need to be taking control of his team, bro. Nate, he gotta. I need more aggressiveness from Nate. Something. I don't know what you want to call it, whatever you want. I need more toxic from Nate. Okay. I need more from him. I need more than that 5 finger. We need the 5 fingers, just the fist. We can't be stopped when I don't need no more. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Somebody got to lead this team, Nate. You over here letting players pick out the identity and all this jazz. Why you even here? Let's be honest. I'm still pissed off about that statement. For some reason, that statement hit different tonight. I don't know why. Because I listened to that interview this morning. But then when I was sitting here listening to it again, it just hit me. I'm like, wait, what did he say? He want the players to pick what? That's not the move, Nate. Not the move. But yo, shout out, salute to everybody in the chat. Hey, make sure y'all smash that like button for your homeboy, man. Smash that like button for your homeboy. My bad. I was just checking something real quick, gang. Just checking something. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, fellas and ladies. I'm gonna hop off of here, man. Hopefully somebody else asked that question and one of our players can give us a real answer about what is our identity and who are we. You know what I'm saying? What you say, Kool-Aid? Good show. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Can you find out what Golden State is on defense and offense? All right, hold up. What you want defense? You mean their rating? You want the rating? I'll find it for you. Let me see what Ultima said. Team ranking stats in the first week is hilarious. This is way smaller than a small sample size. We already said that, Ultima. We know this is a small sample size. We know this already. But it don't mean a trend is not being started. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you could take numbers how you want to take them. You feel me? But we going off of these 3 games right now. And hey, it is what it is. I mean, you acting like we saying it's gonna be like this for the rest of the year. Shoot, I'm trying to enjoy that top 10 defensive ranking. I'm trying to enjoy that. Okay, let's see. Okay, boom, 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 boom. There we go. Let's remove this. Yeah. Yeah, like we saying it's gonna be like that all year. Shit, I hope that defense stay like that. I hope it stay 10 or better. Shoot. I'm glad we there now. You know. But let me hop off of here, gentlemen. It was nice doing the show. Shout out to the chat. Everybody tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe to your boy. We Talk Hawks TV, We Talk Hawks Daily, #1 YouTube Hawks fan channel for the fans by the fans. Don't you forget it. If you don't believe me, ask your mama. And we are out of here. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for tomorrow's Hawks morning show. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me. We're going to discuss some more Hawks tomorrow. It's your boy, and I'm out. Hawks up. You feel me?